My bad, y'all, man. We rolling technical difficulties trying to get this other camera situation set. We clear, we rocking. Studio 56 podcast, man. We getting it, we figuring it out, man. Trying to get the everything clear. Y'all know what it is.
Oh man. Hey, Mondays are weird. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nigga have all the right intentions during the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
We back, man. Y'all know where to go get the audio at. Studio 56 podcast, episode 80. We here, we live. We appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Studio 56 podcast, the streaming, all the actual streaming with the microphones is on every single place that you can get a podcast at. Spotify, Apple, anywhere, SoundCloud. Go tap into it. I'm gonna have the links in the description after the video uploaded. Just Google it. Studio 56 podcast will come up, and it's more coming, man. We finna work on. We got the camera set up. We coming, bro. Slowly but surely.
I did some dumb shit.
Hey, be patient with us, man. We got the stuff coming. We gonna have this live camera angle switching. We getting it together. We figuring it out. We gonna get a team in here too to have the camera shit. We gonna have this thing looking prestigious up to the next level. So we appreciate y'all working with us until we get there. We gonna have it, but we ain't stopping, man. Hopefully everybody had a good week. Shout out to people listening. Somebody actually hit me up and told me they would be listening. They got their pass with their CDL, and they got a job. I forgot homie name, but congratulations to you. Homie was like, hey man, I just got my CDL. I'm finna get this job in, so I'm gonna be listening to you and listening to y'all when I'm on the road. So I appreciate that, brother, for sure. We appreciate that support. I hope everybody that's here right now had a good weekend, a good week, and everything of that nature. We appreciate everything y'all support us with, and it never goes unnoticed, man, for sure. So, starting off this week, man, we got a lot to talk about. But first, what I want to get into, bro, is condolences to the families of, we lost two people in the drill scene, man, with Chi. I seen his videos. He had videos with K-Flock. I wasn't all the way familiar with him. Bronx drill rapper. Found dead, shot and killed the other night around 9 p.m. I think that was Saturday, 9 p.m. or Friday. No, it was Saturday. He was found dead, man. Young. Don't know the exact age, but I thought I saw 18. He looked young as hell, though, man. So if I know K-Flock was only 18, they was heavy doing the drill music together and everything. So condolences to his family. And then also condolences to the family of T-Dot Woo. He's the one you can see dancing in the Pop Smoke videos, the 504 videos, his high energy. I didn't know he actually rapped himself. So that was crazy to see too. He was a rapper. They said he had just signed a deal like that day, or he recently, either that day or the day before, he had just signed a deal with somebody, bro, and he was shot and killed outside of his home in Brooklyn, bro. So condolences to his family, his loved ones, the people that's gonna be missing him, man. So I think with that drill rap scene, bro, and I want to just get y'all perspective on it too, bro. It's like we know that it's not because of the music 100%. I think the music intensifies it and put gasoline on the fire. But I want to keep the conversation real and solid when I say, like, these artists that are, coming into this lifestyle. It's the fact that the lifestyle is an option outside. The gangs, the cliques, the drugs, the violence, all that shit, man. The street shit, the fact that it's available in your environment, that creates the opportunity for these things to happen when we keep seeing going on with these artists, man. So, what is y'all take on it, like, when y'all just see another young dude killed? Because this shit, like, getting in damn near sickening. DJ Drewski at Hot 97 spoke out, the white guy, and made the announcement that he would no longer play drill music if it's dissing, disrespecting the dead, dissing ops. He said, we keep losing too many. I'm not playing and spinning that music no more. He said, don't send it to me. I'm not going to play it. He said you can make drill music without dissing. And then people broke down his statement, and I didn't really care for it. I didn't care for on that stage. I felt like the stage that he gave on the stance he took. If you didn't agree with him saying he wasn't gonna push the drill shit no more, just bro, at least he's speaking in the direction of something, like just letting himself be heard. It's like he's speaking on deaths, and niggas is like, oh nigga, that ain't gonna change nothing. Oh, that's not gonna da da da. And I don't have a problem with Wayno, but I was shocked that Wayno would go in that nigga comments and respond like that. Right. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta call names now. I fuck with Wayno, bro. Like I fuck with Wayno platform. I fuck with everything he do. But it's like, bro, this man just came out and denounced, like, hey man, I ain't really fucking with how y'all did. I ain't promoting that shit. Just whether he gonna do it or not. Right. The fact he said it, I feel like us as people, bro, let's just let him have his moment. Exactly. And it got picked up by some blogs. I don't know what blog it was. So people be following these blog pages and they just tend to comment. Not that their intentions are bad. And I guess he just felt the need to comment. I'm like, I know this is a blog page, but bro up here saying some real shit, bro. And it was just like, damn. But he was not the only one. Different people spoke out on it. It's not going to change nothing. It's not drill if they not dissing the dead. He's saying, bro, y'all can rap violent, do y'all shit, but let's try to tone it back. Basically saying tone it back a little bit. Sure. So what y'all, Twan, what you feel about that, bro?
Shit, I feel like, I salute him for that.
Yeah.
I salute him for that, man. Shit, cause that's as a DJ, that's a lot of shit you play in this drill music. So for him to come out and denounce it, like I can not denounce drill music, but denounce dissing the dead and so forth in their music. I can salute that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's some cool shit. Like I don't see nothing wrong with it. It might not change nothing, but at least he taking a stance.
Yeah.
And I can respect that and salute that. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk.
Thanks.
It's like shit.
It's just one of them things, man. I mean,
it might not change nothing.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really I ain't really got too much really to say about that, because it's like shit. He ain't said nothing wrong like y'all both said, because y'all both really said everything I damn near gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I feel like it's we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. You know, rap beef, it's a section of rap beef. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, are we just supposed to, cause like, look at this, right? Every time somebody die, we RIP and we rest in peace. Is nobody supposed to try to make a move to clean it up a little bit?
Come on, man.
Like, you know, just to say.
And that's crazy, bro.
Like, we critiquing the guy that's kind of like giving out a move, you know what I'm saying? And everything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, bro, anybody who got a platform and they just trying to push, even if he can't stick to it, bro, at least he threw it out there, bro. Like, we lost it. We done seen all these rappers get killed. It ain't solely based on the music. We know that. Right. I'm the first nigga to say that, Dad.
And see, the thing about it is I think a lot of the blogs and shit, you know what I'm saying, they looking at it as a story, a headline. Yeah. It's like, man, this is actual real life. It's real.
Yeah, you know it's somebody baby boy,
like
bro.
Outside, especially that in that genre, right? Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, that's real life. Niggas can really damn near go to the feds. We see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas getting killed. Like, we just, you know what I'm saying, just happened. RIP. Yeah. But it's just shit. You know what I'm saying? Them little niggas dealing with real life, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so, I mean.
The music is tied into the gang banging in the streets. That's just what it is, so it's going hand in hand.
It's just gasoline on the fire. Yeah.
That's it.
But, and it's like, I guess he's saying like, hey, in my conscience, in my space, who am I to keep telling these kids to stop this, but I'm going to keep on pushing it and playing it and everything like that. And then, a lot of the drill music, you know, some people might say, well, you're not playing that music anyways, or you're not even the drill that they drilling, the shit that they doing, it ain't really backed by radio like that anyways, you know what I'm saying? Right. Which, that is a case of true and everything like that, but some of it has been backed by radio.
And you gotta understand, when something grow legs in the industry, I don't give a damn what type of song it is. That bitch start growing legs. Yeah. It's damn near sometimes the radio have no choice but to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And I do understand though. I do understand that like a lot of the detailed drill and the artists we specifically talking about are not getting played on the radio for sure, but they might get played in the club. He probably DJs in the club or DJ at events and they ask him to spin it. And he probably like, hey, fam. He trying to basically just denounce, hey, y'all is glorifying murdering each other and killing each other. Let's tone it down. Let's get a little bit more creative. Tone it down a little bit. Can we do that? Because it's a lot of niggas right now who looking at like, nigga, I can get hot. I can get reposted. I can gain traction when I diss the dead and I say a nigga name. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the name of the game now. Speaking of that, you know, rest in peace to all them. Shout out to DJ Drewski. Shout out to Wayno. I seen a couple other media outlets speak on it. I spoke on it, you know. Condolences to the family of Chi, man. Also, just speaking on the drill scene, the Jacksonville drill scene, man. This is a crazy one. Y&R Mookie.
Right. Okay.
Y&R Mookie, I got hip to him in like 2019, maybe 2020. I can't remember. 2019, I think. I got hip to him maybe or 2020. I don't know exactly, but I posted his video, man, and he was dissing and talking guns, but I just fucked with it because it was so raw, and he shot that bitch, and the angles they was having reminded me of that Hot Boys video. The Hot Boys, the Hot Boys. Them niggas is the Hot Boys, the Hot Boys. They all got on all black. They outside the houses and the projects in Jacksonville. The way the angles was cutting, I was like, oh, this kind of remind me of that type shit.
Right.
So I was fucking with it. He just drilling on that hoe. He ain't even really just spitting hard like that. But I fuck with homie style. Like, young nigga doing this shit. So, man, he ended up getting locked up. I don't know what they picked him up on, but he got found guilty of being a convicted felon of a firearm off of his YouTube video.
Damn.
It's holding the Draco. They played the video in court. Played the video in court. He facing 30. He probably get like what, maybe 3, 4. It's convicted felon with a firearm. He not finna do 30 years. He's facing that.
He get about a nickel.
Yeah, probably walk down to, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe less.
I'm just saying, just on some, you know how they rock. They love to throw a nigga a hot
Yeah, they can't.
Especially in the South, like pistol case. I know in Texas and shit, he gonna pay you about a 5 for that motherfucker.
2.5, walk the rest down on parole.
It just depends, bro.
And it's crazy that we even just sitting up here like contemplating on the time that a nigga got.
That's
fucking crazy,
bro. That's why like it's just
the feds. Somebody said about the feds, man, and we'll tap into the chat fully later. The feds didn't pick this case up, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think the feds picked it up. Just being honest, but
that's a good.
But it's wicked, bro, that they actually played this shit in court. I mean, they played the video and said, we know this is a real gun. Look what he's saying. Look what he's saying in the song. He's talking about rapping and killing and what he would do and how he has people that kill for him. And she said, this is how you can tell that this is a real gun. Because why would he be? Look how serious he is holding it. Like, this is not a prop. Because he was trying to say it was props. He was like, nah, they was like, this ain't props. Look, she was reading the lyrics of the song. And I was like, oh my God.
How can they determine if it's a prop or not, though? She can't determine that off
They just, bro, that's the thing. It's all about,
crazy. Damn.
when you on the stand, it's all about character.
True.
When you go to prison, when you locked up, that's why they say, they went through his Instagram, social media, and all that. So this is another case of that.
So it's like, it's all we see. So it's like, it's all we see. Like, it's all we got to go on.
He got caught. Hold on, I don't know what he got caught. I mean, I ain't even gonna say that.
Well, I don't know what he got.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He had been.
I don't know.
Allegedly, his gang was tied, or his crew was tied to a lot of other stuff, and he probably got jammed up in some other stuff. But he is going to jail for being in possession of a firearm as a convicted felon. So that's what he going to jail for, right in front of his mama. T-Lady was in the courtroom and all, bro.
Bro,
that shit is crazy.
It just, man, damn.
Yeah.
And he got a record.
Huh?
Did it say anything?
Yeah, he convicted felon.
Yeah, he got a record.
I'm saying like it's like.
Well, when he was young, he was young when he was getting in trouble at first, but
and see that's what I was just thinking, and I said I wasn't gonna say that, but that 3 strike shit. That shit is it because the 3 strikes play like this. It don't matter when you caught that case.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If they want to use that shit to give you a paragraph or two,
And
they
that's
will.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just fucked up, bro.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Like, to the rappers, we gonna keep telling y'all, bro. I ain't gonna
Shout out
turn.
Bill Clinton.
I ain't
Fucked
gonna.
it up, boy.
I ain't gonna turn my back on the rappers, bro. I ain't gonna turn my back on the young nigga. I'm gonna tell you where you fucking up at, cause they gonna tell you where you fucking up at.
Right.
Hey man, if you out here really drilling and da-da-da, that music, them guns and the music videos, man, that shit is.
That shit, it was a phase anyway.
Yeah.
Cause it really got out of control.
I do. Yeah.
I
I see.
ain't gonna lie.
I see some niggas can't. I see some niggas can't let the they can't let the guns go in the videos, man. Hey, it's out. It's over with now, my nigga. They
just want to get indicted.
especially nigga Florida. I did that video last year when I talked about when they said they would be prosecuting and investigating every rap group that is tied to violence and charging them like they are a gang in the state of Florida. And since they made that announcement, we've been seeing what's going on, bro. They gonna get you any way they can. You had a gun in your video, you been to jail before. Oh, we charging you. Let's go, nigga. They ain't reading your lyrics in court, man. We just heard it. We just saw it, bro. Like, it just is what it is, man. The guns and the video is over. Time to move on, bro. We get the message. Rap your shit, talk your shit. But if you putting the guns in the video, man, stop that shit, bro. They is not playing, man. Like, they gonna keep making examples out of niggas. Understand, this shit free time for them, nigga.
True.
This shit, they ain't losing no sleep over this shit, nigga. They gonna send it you 1 hour, and they gonna send it to another nigga the next hour. They is not tripping.
And they gonna go eat dinner and lunch and shit and discuss your ass.
Exactly. Man, we just had us another nigga, man. We locking his ass up. He's gone 30 years,
bro,
man.
you gotta think, they talk about people in their cases casually. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I can do for you. That shit, to me, that shit is like that slavery shit. It's like, it's a bidding game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Like, all right, look, this nigga really paid me X amount of money for this case. I charged him this much. You know what I'm saying? All right. If you let me give him like 2 years on, we can slam, but let's go and give him 2. But on the next one, you know what I'm saying? Do one of these ones that ain't paying me no money, like you know what I'm saying? I can get him to sign an 8 or 9 for you. You know what I'm saying? A 10 piece for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that shit just crazy. They be bidding wars with niggas over casual conversation. And then think about it, then they come through with the contract and make you sign that bitch. Sign away all your rights of freedom.
Nigga, I couldn't be no judge, my nigga. Like,
crazy.
think about that, nigga. You were the judge and you know a nigga life and future, bro. Like, who you telling? Okay,
the ones that sign the
nigga.
PSIs, man. Where they really sit, it's just you and the judge.
Yeah, man.
You ain't getting no trial by jury or none of that shit. It's whatever this judge feels. So you gonna go up in there, you gonna plead your fucking case with the puppy eyes and all that, and this hoe still might give you 80 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? You trying to shoot your shot for something low. You know what I'm saying? Think you can have this one-on-one in these chambers. Fuck that. Yeah, get slammed.
Even if he a nigga that's out here like fucking up, bro, like not on no like no hoe shit, like playing with little ones or some shit like that, serial killer type shit, man. This nigga caught a robbery. Hey, nigga, you 18, 19, you caught a robbery, but we got 20 years, nigga. Like, I couldn't even do it.
Think
like,
about it. Look. It's crazy. And it's for you young niggas. All you little 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Y'all the niggas that's gonna be getting them 45, 55s and up. You know what I'm saying? For all that robbing shit, because y'all the ones, y'all are on the pawn table, y'all value. On the chess table, bro, y'all valuable. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is valuable. You know what I'm saying? They can get a lot of time out of you. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga that's coming through with the cash, you gonna be exchanged for his ass. Straight up, bro. If you know you committing crimes, bro, and you ain't getting no money for that shit, stop it, bro. Cause you gonna need you a lawyer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need some commissary. If you love your mama, then you gonna leave them some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit, little nigga.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
It's insane, bro. That shit is insane, bro. So that's that, man. The topic of the day that I think will be very, like, opinionated, very heavy. of what's been going on of late. And I lost my notes thing, but we here with it. We here with it.
What you talking about?
I lost my notes is actually on the other line, so I ain't got this on there. But
What to see what it is?
yeah, but we good though now. Jay Prince, man. Not even just Jay Prince. We got Jay Prince in the title, but I just felt like that was a discussion to be had. Joe Rogan, somebody clipped up, made a compilation video of like 12 clips of Joe Rogan saying the N-word with the ER. And his explanation for using the N-word with the ER was he felt that it was okay because of the context he was using it in, referring to how it's being used in movies, how it's used in as a form of like how we use it now.
Right.
He's talked about how Richard Pryor would use it in naming movies and Red Fox and comedians because Joe Rogan is a comedian. So he got backlash for that. Also because of audio from a podcast of him trying to be funny, as he said, going to a black neighborhood somewhere and looking at it like he was in Planet of the Apes in Africa.
Ain't that some shit?
So he said he was trying to be funny in that point, or trying to, basically get a shock value.
Right.
Trying to get shock value and everything. So I'll read Jay Prince's statement, and then I want everybody to go around and just give their take on it. I'm going to be a little long-winded on it, but I want y'all to give y'all takes on it and everything like that too, how y'all personally feel about it, and go from there. So Jay Prince said this right here. Let me find it. This was his statement to everything that's going on and being said. Joe Rogan also faced backlash for his situation. Oh, that nigga tripped out. Oh, I ain't even gonna say nothing. This shit over here. This is just out of there. Out of there. We ain't even gonna speak on that on here. That is just super weird.
I did just already.
This is super weird. Hey, weird. Weird. So, let me go to this right here. That just threw my train of thought off, nigga. I can't even say it on here because that's a whole nother discussion. We got to keep it on this right here, bro. So Jay Prince said this. He said Joe Rogan is not a racist. This is Jay Prince Jr. I mean, not Junior. I tripped out, my bad. Shout out to the Princes. Shout out to the boys, man. Shout out to the OG. Say Joe Rogan is not a racist. I know this brother. It takes a sincere individual to admit when they are wrong and have fucked up about a situation. As you can hear, he's done that, and I forgive him because I never want to become one of those people that are filled with unforgiveness and hate that we complain about all the time. Let this be an example to others of the sensitivity of the word nigga being said by anybody other than a nigga. LOL. So, I say that to say, he's entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OG. Respect. Shout out to the whole Rap-A-Lot, whole Fifth Ward, OGs in the game. For shit show, the respect is there. So, I want to get y'all takes on it. Go, tell me what y'all gonna say about it. How y'all feel about it?
I mean, like we were saying out there earlier, it's kind of hard to be like telling another person how they should feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody saying
not saying that Jay Prince was telling us how to feel. He gave his account on it,
right.
But you know.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I can understand where Jay coming from. You know, he say, you know him personally, he's not a racist or whatnot. But shit, it's like what you put out there is what we see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And seeing that, what else would you think? Either you prejudice or racist, like shit, one or the other, something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I heard that, it's like, damn, Joe Rogan, I thought Joe was alright. You a little cocky, you know what I'm saying? But I thought Joe, wouldn't take it there. But I mean, shit, I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, especially the Planet of the Apes comment. Now that was some bullshit.
Okay.
Now that was some bullshit. Now you can't justify that now.
Yeah.
Now you know what I'm saying. Now if you fuck a couple black dudes and nigga shit, now I ain't really fucking with that neither. But the little Planet of the Apes comment, now that's some bullshit. Nah, I wanna hear his justification for that shit.
Oh, he said he was trying to tell a bad joke.
Right.
Or I mean, he said he was telling a joke. He was trying to be funny
and get the shock value.
He was high and drunk and shit.
He had to be.
So I'll say this: the apology. I haven't heard. I played a video and I ain't gonna play it here because it'll be too much time and we ain't got the audio hooked up like that. But I'm gonna go listen to this audio because I'm gonna have to speak on this some more. I'm gonna listen to his explanation again and I'm gonna play that. But what was your take on that, Pookie?
I mean, shit. In the context of which he was speaking in,
Yeah.
it wasn't like he was like calling a nigga. Like, hey, you nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I look, cause I listen to him every now and then, you know what I'm saying, and I always, you know, kind of been a fan of bro or whatever, and it's just the whole, you know, the just from a long time ago type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not one of them people. Like I really don't get bent up about that nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Even like when I don't give a fuck who said it. You know what I'm saying? It's the content you saying. And if you being derogatory, bro, if you directly like nigga, like hey you nigga, and you talking to a black person or some shit like that, that's a problem. That's a problem with the N-word shit. Now, the ape shit, cause I feel like these two totally different things.
Right.
That ape shit, that's a whole other Planet of the Ape shit. That's some whole other shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That is you know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with whoever feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga thing, it just like, you know what I'm saying? Damn if you do, damn if you don't, bro. At this point in time, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you white, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna look bad for you. Period. However you was trying to explain it, however you was trying to make content about it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like shit, you been doing this shit long enough, you know what I'm saying? So you know what the fuck going on, bro. So it's just like, hey man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was doing that shit to create content to get some more shit up, or you really feel like that, or you know what I'm saying? However it is, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come out fucked up.
It just come out fucked up coming from you. You know what I'm saying? You got a platform, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers listening to you on the regular. You know what I'm saying? All walks of life. You know what I'm saying? We done seen you bring some of our greatest black motherfuckers around. You know what I'm saying? Especially boxers and all that shit, fighters. You know what I'm saying? We understand you respect fighters and all that. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with the, you know, like bro say, you fuck with comedy and all that. We understand that. But coming off of your mouth, it just, I don't know.
So, I do want to say this.
Why we froze? We froze, we still going, bro.
No, we froze.
Man.
My screen froze.
Are we still good now? Are we good now?
Nah, cause we'll start moving right now. But yeah, man, it's just
context. Like I feel like I want to know why.
Damn, that hoe ain't
charging.
Fuck.
Because the context was like, you know, he was just saying like they say it here, they say it there, whatever. But Planet of the Apes shit.
Hey, bro, we not charging, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Pass me the phone real quick. Y'all keep talking.
Yeah. I see somebody talking about, see, that's the problem. We too damn nice. Nah, it ain't about.
It ain't
Cause you
about
gotta
that.
understand, man. Ain't nobody was born or got taught to be disrespectful in our community, bro. Like unless you was on some militant, they the devil type shit up in your household. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You
And
feel
that
me?
charger working, boo?
Yeah, we all know.
Is your charger working? I'm gonna need that, huh?
Exactly. Niggas wasn't raised like that.
It was
Yeah,
working.
you know, we weren't raised like that, so at the end of the day, it ain't about being too nice and all that. Cause you gotta understand, bro, them, like his fucking ancestors and shit, like them was the motherfuckers calling our ancestors this and that, calling
Hey, was it
Italian
charging your shit?
motherfuckers.
Was it charging your
Yeah,
shit?
I'm good.
Okay.
Calling Italian niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all gotta understand, nigga is just a word that's just derogatory, bro. And it's crazy because when we hear from somebody else, it stings people in a way that it make them want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you talking to your partner, my nigga, what's up, bitch? You know what I mean? Type shit. So it just like, damn.
Well,
I don't understand. Like,
the difference in the terms of nigga, and this is just what it is.
Right.
Coming from anybody that's
that
not
shit
black. Hold
crazy,
on.
it's white boys, bro. I done been around you, my nigga, and all that. Niggas ain't
True.
whooped on them, ain't did nothing to them.
Facts.
It
You know
just
what I'm saying?
depends on the way that it comes off.
Right.
That's what I was
If
saying.
you sound like that corny, hold on. If you sound like that corny white boy that's just trying to say nigga to fit in and it's staying, we can hear it off your tongue like that shit ain't running off your tongue smoothly, bro. You need to shut the fuck up. You might, even with Hispanics. I done been around Hispanics before, and I'm like, hold on, they using the nigga a lot right now, too much.
Man, they been doing that.
But no, not even using it. It's just like, I can tell how you saying it. You don't sound like you really supposed to be saying it. Like I grew up with Mexican partners. When they say it, it flows natural with their conversation like ours. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Asians also, so I never even blink an eye at it. But you know, you might go to a mall or something, like, and and it's this dude, when he say nigga, it just sounds weird as fuck when he say it. It's like, say, fam, you not supposed to be saying nigga. Like, ain't nobody gave you no pass, nigga.
Hey.
You got it, you thought it was cool because you saw rappers saying it. You can tell the difference.
It's a lot of that.
So,
Facts.
when it comes to Joe Rogan, also, let me point out, he's under a lot of backlash right now pass me that phone to him. He's under a lot of backlash right now due to the vaccine comments he made.
Mm-hmm.
He's made vaccine comments about basically he's saying he's not anti-vax,
Right.
but he's kind of pushing against them. You know, he's making strong comments, but this is his podcasting lane to say controversial stuff.
Right.
So I'm going to keep it real with Joe Rogan right now. And I'm going to keep it real with everybody. First and foremost, shout out to the OG J Prince. Respect. He didn't do this, but I can never tell another black person how to feel about a white boy ever saying nigger. Because some black people feel that there is no context for a white man to say nigger, period, in the day and age of where we came from. I have an aunt, y'all seen it. And I got to send my nigga AC his book too, where my aunt went to school segregated. I got several aunties and my grandmother. My grandmother grew up in that. My grandmother grew up in segregation.
Facts.
And
My grandma tell you a story about how she used to cook for white motherfuckers in the restaurant.
And the word nigger comes from hate, judgment, deceitfulness, disgrace, less of a human. That's why the word stings so much.
Right.
You gotta think. We just know naturally, bro, especially in the South, that
Thanks.
what it really means, because we never grew up with people calling us nigger.
Facts.
We never grew up with that. Why do we know that word is so offensive? It's because the energy around it.
I ain't gonna lie, I have though.
I've never been called a nigger.
I have.
You have.
Look, on East Hardy, bro.
Yeah.
When they used to have the fucking the ATV shit down there.
Yeah.
The spring shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God. Bro, Jamie used to be there. Shout out to Jamie, bro. She used to go with my cousin, bro. They used to call her nigga lover, niggers, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it used to be shit behind that growing up. You feel me?
Yeah.
For real.
So in my life, I've only saw people called nigger. I've never been called it directly. No white person has ever said, you're a nigger. Like, duh, they never did that. I've seen them like yell to a group of people,
right,
or yell to a group of kids before. I'd see like the older white person, niggers, like that. Never directly pointed at me, but I can say this to say that. It's the energy of it that they showing, like, hey, nigga, I mean the utmost disrespect to you. I want to talk to you to the lowest level. Some people are never going to be around. So this is a compilation video that comes out with these different times he's saying it. This man is 51 years old. I'm not finna play dumb and make no excuses for nobody, fam. You knew what you was doing.
Yep, that's what I say.
He made the references turn towards Richard Pryor, and then, you know, I was using it in context. I would never know this. No, fam. You knew what you were doing because you do a podcast
Right.
and you playing with those fine lines, and then once you got away with it, you was like, you know what, I can keep doing it and I'm gonna keep testing the water. But now we in the time of cancel culture, where they pulling all this old shit up. You say one thing they don't like. Some people are trying to say that it's only coming out because of the vaccination. I don't give a fuck why it's coming out, nigga.
Exactly.
The vaccination conversation is very short and simple with me. It's your body, your choice. Do what you do. If they forcing somebody to take something in their body that they don't want, I don't agree with that. I'm not denouncing the vaccination. I'm denouncing human rights choice.
Right.
That's what I'm not denouncing vaccination at all. That's on whatever. I'm talking about the form of human rights. So when I hear that nigger term, my personal experience with Joe Rogan, and like I said, I was gonna get a little long-winded.
Right. Well, I mean,
I came across Joe Rogan for the first time in the Spike TV days, early UFC fights, and I think Fear Factor maybe,
Fear
shit
Factor.
like
That's
that.
why I said back in the day.
So when I started seeing him more so like on the UFC side and seeing him speak more, he came off as kind of an arrogant, cocky, asshole-ish type white guy, right? Still don't make him racist. Still doesn't mean that he hate black people. He just got a little arrogance about himself, a lot of cockiness about himself, assholeness about him a little bit. I kind of caught, which later I grew more of that watching the podcast. His whole energy,
Right.
and I don't know him personally. I never met him, never been in a room with him, never shook his hand. But he gives off a little bit of an asshole, cocky persona. But that doesn't make you a bad person. Being an asshole doesn't make you a bad person.
Nah.
Being cocky doesn't make you a bad person. Having confidence doesn't make you a bad person, because those three characteristics that I just described, those breed success. Those breed getting the job done. Cockiness, arrogance, assholeness, those things breed leading my family to the top. Those breed me putting my people on. Those breed let me turn my team up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I respect those things, right? But when you put that on his image, a white man, then I see, so I see that first, the assholeness, but then I see he's waving this American flag proudly. Wait, American flag. He waved that proudly.
Yeah, way to the right too.
So I'm a nigga from the South.
Right.
You an asshole from me looking from a distance. You got some asshole tendencies about yourself. That don't make you bad though, but white man, a little bit older, asshole. Bald head don't make it that way, but that doesn't help. But nah, I don't really chill out. The bald head, bald head ain't shit. The bald head ain't shit. I was on the bald head, but nah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. But asshole arrogance about yourself, white man, older, you waving American flag real heavy, real proud. I gotta just be honest, bro. I'm gonna think that you, in some form or fashion, have a little bit of disdain, not hate, not racism. You have a little bit of a different thought about black people.
Right.
That's just how I feel when I see that. Just because of where I'm from. I would still talk to you. I don't think you hate black people. I see you work with a lot of black people, but I have to be honest that you hang around, you have friends that are racist probably.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure you do.
And these,
Family members. Yeah,
you have family members that are racist probably.
Because
And
they all do.
And I feel that you've heard a lot of racism in your day from your family and and the people in your circle.
Oh, it's definitely.
So then, when I actually hear you making racist remarks, and whether you had it in context or not, that Planet, when I did hear the Planet of the Apes conversation, I'm like, nah, fam. You look at us that way. You look at us with the stereotypes. I feel like you crack jokes about the stereotypes in private.
True.
Prejudice.
If you will come public, that's a form of prejudice. Prejudice and racism is two different things, man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, I understand the difference between, I don't think Joe Rogan hates black people, but I do feel like he has a little, let me put this the best way I can. I feel like if Joe Rogan was faced with the depiction of, hey, I'm either finna fight for equality or I'm gonna fight for white people, he gonna choose white people. He not finna jump on the side of black people on no shit. Like, hey, I fuck with y'all, I rock with y'all, I don't hate y'all, but understand, I'm American first. Hey, when I wave this flag up, my nigga, no disrespect to no vets or nothing like that, that flag got blood on it, my nigga.
True. Lots of it.
That flag got more blood on it than any blood, Crip, GD, Vice Lord, SA, Homeboy could ever reach, nigga.
Nah,
Blood,
facts.
tears.
That motherfucking
Sorrow,
American
nigga.
flag, nigga. We talking Bloods and Crips, man. I see niggas in the chat talking about C-Mac. Hey, shout out to C-Mac, nigga. I don't gangbang, nigga. I ain't from no hood, nigga. I'm gonna tell you niggas something though, nigga. This ain't it. That's too much politics on the internet if you ask me, period. But shout out to homie for going to get his issue on and making that shit right, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. It don't take me no time to see if a man's slow or not. I made the judgment call on homie. No disrespect to his disorder or anything like that. I say, man, homie gotta be a little slow, a little off. I don't know if he just being a comedian or what. He talked a little bit more. I got a little bit more familiar. I say, hey, homie, slow.
Right.
Then he come out where he says he take medicine or he supposed to take medicines. I'm schizophrenic. I'm da-da-da-da. I got mental issues. I know that cuz I got mental issues. Da-da-da-da. I'm not for black brothers hating each other or banging on each other or pulling the killer on each other's head or da-da-da. Do your stuff, though. That's how you living. You got to face that every day. But I say that to say, and I'm talking about that because niggas laughing and da-da-da. Nah, homie got his issue on and did what he had to do. Took his responsibility as a man. Da-da-da. Hey, I'm on that. But look, that nigga got pride, and that's all that nigga know. I didn't hear pain in his voice from scared or late. Da-da-da. You know what I heard in that nigga voice? His feelings was hurt. He wasn't hurt from pain. He wasn't hurt from like this. His feelings was hurt because, bro, that 55th Street shit is all he got. And he's slow. Y'all talking about mental health. Y'all on live clowning this nigga, bro. Yeah, he got the... I expect the niggas he beefing with to be on that because he on that with them. Fuck that. Yeah. But all you outside sideline niggas, y'all making fun of slow niggas now?
Thanks.
Laugh with them. Don't laugh at them.
True.
And then, nigga, if you know you ain't finna stand in that blender with them one deep and you wouldn't, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Exactly.
I don't talk down on niggas I ain't gonna stand in the blender one deep with, nigga. Gang bang or not. Big ant, nigga. Not a gangster, not a killer, not a trapper, not a hustler. And I've said all that to say no matter how much they hate each other in LA, they'll never rate to what that American flag has done to my people. So when I see that American flag in your background, then I hear you make a joke about Planet of the Apes. Then I hear you use nigga multiple times in a compilation. And then I know that's not the only time you said these things and made these type of jokes. You do this in your private life. Your family members was raised like this. On top of Spotify say they standing behind you, nigga. They standing with you. They aware of these remarks and everything. But they done gave you $100 million, so they gonna stand behind you. Which I ain't saying don't deplatform. I ain't saying that. But it needs to be known that this type of shit is unacceptable because they pick and choose. They take a lot of niggas' music down. They take a lot of shit down. They made YG take his shit down. About breaking in Asian people's houses because they have money. They ain't giving you no second chance if you make a second chance if you make an anti-Semitic comment. Hey, nigga, nah, you gonna be apologizing and you gonna make this right or we gonna suspend you, nigga. hey, homosexual, lesbian, gay, LGBTQ community, no disrespect. I have no issue. Sleep with who you want to sleep with as long as they're of age. But if you say something out of line about them,
Yes,
we taking you off festivals, we taking your money, we cancel your shows, we finna fire you up online. You wanna know what the difference is between them and us?
What's that?
This is why I say them and us. Black people and every other group, whether it be race, economical, lifestyle, sexuality groups, black people in the sector of their own, where we are the only ones that I hear people telling us we are self-victims, we're victims, we're oppressed, or we complain too much. All these other people jump out here, nobody tell them they complain too much. If they do, they say it privately. Right. They will never go public. I see black people online telling other people, hey, no, you cool, fuck what y'all talking about. When it's da-da-da-da, whether they agree or don't agree, they got their mouth shut, nigga.
Right.
They ain't finna get on no platform and announce nothing else, nigga. Like, nah, nigga, they on that. We out the way. Simple and plain. They stick together. We the only niggas. You got 10 other niggas telling 10 other niggas how they supposed to feel about somebody saying some racist shit, bro. Thanks. We the most forgiving people on earth.
Big facts. Yep.
Especially if you apologize. The only reason I done rolled on all them other niggas on this platform because they ain't apologized. I would forget. I'm not mad at Joe Rogan because he addressed it.
Right.
But it is what it is with you, my nigga. Go on the tour and tap into some black platforms if you really rock with black people. Go holler at DC Young Fly. Let's do a press run, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Go to DC Young Fly. Go fuck with Joe Budden. Go fuck with academics. Who else we got that's black? Who else running a black representative top platform? Wallow and Gilly.
That's a good one.
Go pull up. If you fucking with the culture and you fucking with black people, these are our top representatives of our culture. I need you to go over there and share your love and show, okay, bro, it's all good. Go be a guest. They make us bend and fold every time we fuck up. We ain't got no demands for nobody. This ain't no punk shit. This just to educate.
Wow, for real.
I didn't say my name because I ain't trying to be that guy to make it about Studio 56 or Urban Politician TV. But you welcome to pull up. We got a room for you. I'll pay a high dollar camera crew if you want to come through, Joe Rogan. You are invited.
What?
You are invited, my nigga. Simple and plain. That's how I feel about it.
I feel you though, bro.
That's how I feel about it. You know, we gonna move on in a second. I actually want to talk to the chat a little bit about it. Chat, I want y'all opinions and y'all thought process on it.
How does?
Before we move on to the next.
There's been a lot of that.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, they've been going. Man.
You think you will show? Let's push for it. RMKD TV say he think he will show shit. Let's put. We don't be having no demands. Every time this go on, it's just like we complain. You gonna have some people. We actually gonna start beefing with each other in the comment section.
They already was.
Yeah, we gonna beef with each other about it. They ain't never beefing with each other. Did y'all see how dysfunctional that is? There's no in between. Whoopi Goldberg said what she said.
2 weeks suspension.
Nigga, ain't no in between. You say something about an Asian.
Get over here.
They snatched up quick.
You out of there. Chat, y'all don't want to tap in, we'll move on. Let me know something if y'all in here. Maybe it's coming slow. I don't know. Black Lives Matter. They've been getting a little bit of backlash because some people are asking. They be a lot of backlash. People are asking, where are the donations?
Uh-oh.
Homie say, I don't know if he a full racist, but I think he out of line for shit show.
Thanks.
I don't know him to know if he is or ain't at this point, but you shown flashes of racist thoughts and prejudiced thoughts.
Right.
You shown flashes of.
Crazy.
So I don't know if you shown prejudiced thoughts and made prejudiced statements. So
that's all we got to go off of.
That's all I got, because I don't know you. I didn't know you before
like
this,
I
man.
say, man, me personally, I fuck with Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
It says,
Just crazy.
Joe Rogan got a video on his podcast with white supremacist views called "Are White Men Becoming Extinct?" It's a video talking about the old days when the white man can feel and do what they want. Yep.
Yeah.
Prejudice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Prejudice.
And you gotta understand, bro. They always, you gotta understand, that's their natural conversation, bro.
True.
Bro, I listened to some shit last night with an Italian guy. I think his name is Taniq, something like that. I forget his name. I can come back to you on that. But he was trying to say that the Italians paved the way for Black Americans.
How?
You dig what I'm saying? So that's the type of conversations that they have. You know what I'm saying? And it just be so foreign to us because we like, damn, this what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
But we gotta know that's what they're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying?
See, and that's the thing, bro. Stop pretending like we don't know about Caucasian, but we light up a black man. Well, hold on. What do you? I don't get what you mean by that.
We don't know about Caucasians, but we will light up a black man.
Like I said, he apologized and stepped out and said he would. Well, I don't even know if that was a real full apology. Matter of fact, let me play the Breakfast Club clip because it's shorter. That and they had that part on there because his actual.
Tell me how the Italians helped us. That's
Man,
all.
that was an interesting conversation. Y'all gotta go listen to that, man. I ain't gonna. That was interesting, bro.
Which one?
What I was just talking about.
The other thing.
Yeah, Tariq.
Nasheed.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna actually play this out.
Shout out Tariq too, man. I was fucking with that, man.
This is gonna be on the audio. Y'all probably won't be able to hear it that good, bro. But I'm gonna play this clip real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to find the racist part where he responds directly to the racism.
Man,
I can't find the video.
The Italians put
There
dope in all type of shit.
What I'm saying, so I don't care.
Hold on, I'm gonna play this
It ain't
shit.
like it wasn't gangster before.
I'm gonna play his response. Y'all might be able to hear it,
Your
might
face,
not.
woman.
But it'll actually be on the audio podcast. But I'm gonna play it and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said in response.
Hello, friends. I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out. It's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible, even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, instead of saying the N-word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Like that context was part of the clip we were talking about Red Fox, how Red Fox said that word on television in the 1970s, and how times have changed so much since then. Or about how Richard Pryor used it as one of the titles of one of his albums. Or I was quoting a Lenny Bruce bit, or I was quoting a Paul Mooney bit, or I was talking about how Quentin Tarantino used it repeatedly in Pulp Fiction, or I was talking about how a Netflix executive, ironically, used it because he was trying to compare it to another offensive word, and he said it out loud, and they fired him. Not calling anybody or just saying the word out loud. I was also talking about how there's not another word like it in the entire English language, because it's a word where only one group of people is allowed to use it, and they can use it in so many different ways. Like if a white person says that word, it's racist and toxic, but a black person can use it, and it could be a punchline, it could be a term of endearment, it could be lyrics to a rap song, it could be a positive affirmation. It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now, but for years I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist, but whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you fucked up. And I clearly have fucked up. And that's my intention to express myself in this video. To say, there's nothing I can do to take that back. That I wish I could. Obviously, that's not possible. I do hope that, if anything, that this can be a teachable moment. Because I never thought it would ever be taken out of context and put in a video like that. And now that it is, holy shit, it looks bad. And it's part of also me doing this podcast for thousands of hours, thousands of episodes, over 12 years. I said a lot of fucking stupid shit, which is fine when you're talking about most things, but not when you're talking about race. And there's another clip that I have to address. There's a clip from 11 years ago. I was telling a story in the podcast about how me and my friend Tommy and his girlfriend, we got really high. We were in Philadelphia, and we went to go see Planet of the Apes. And we didn't know where we were going. We just got dropped off by a cab. And we got dropped off in this all-black neighborhood. And I was trying to make the story entertaining. And I said, we got out, and it was like we were in Africa. It's like we were in Planet of the Apes.
That's my way
I
of shit.
did not, nor would I ever say that black people are apes, but it sure fucking sounded like that. And I immediately afterwards said, that's a racist thing to say. Planet of the Apes wasn't even in Africa. I was just saying, there's a lot of black people there. But then I went on to talk about what a positive
Yeah, exactly.
experience was, how much fun it was to go to see this movie in a black neighborhood. It wasn't a racist story, but it sounded terrible. And like I said, you can have clunky stories about anything, but not about race. And so I deleted that whole podcast, but obviously somebody made a clip out of it and taken out of context. It looks terrible, but it looks terrible even in context. It's a fucking idiotic thing to say, and I was just trying to be entertaining. I certainly wasn't trying to be racist, and I certainly would never want to offend someone for entertainment with something as stupid as racism. My hope is that, look, I can't go back in time and change what I've said. I wish I could. Obviously, that's not possible. But I do hope that this can be a teachable moment for anybody that doesn't realize how offensive that word can be coming out of a white person's mouth, in context or out of context. My sincere and humble apologies. I wish there was more that I could say, but all of this is just me talking from the bottom. It makes me sick watching that video. But hopefully, at least some of you will accept this and understand where I'm coming from. My apologies and much love. My sincere, deepest apologies and much love.
Like I said, man, you know, y'all take with that what y'all want. Like I said, bro, you can apologize. Like I said, come tap into some of these black platforms, and if you understand that, you know, pull up for some shit for the culture, man. Like, if you rocking with the people, go over there, and you ain't got no issues with black people, come pull up on some of these black platforms, man. Wallow and Gilly, what up? Shout out to, let me see who we got. We got Wallow and Gilly. We got Joe Budden. We got Academics. Drink Champs. If they want to have them on there, Drink Champs. I know they do different stuff sometimes, but they hip hop based. Drink Champs in 85 South. Pull up over there and pop out, man. Come holler at the people one time. Breakfast Club, y'all be on some other shit. I respect Charlamagne. I respect y'all for y'all position. Y'all big and legends in this shit, but y'all be picking and choosing, man. Y'all do whatever they tell y'all to do. Keep getting y'all money, keep balling, keep being successful, but I don't want to see them talk to y'all. Like, whatever. Y'all do y'all shit, though. That's about it, bro. That's what I got to say about that. Anything else before we move on?
You laid it down, really.
Nah,
Yeah. It's all good though, man. And It's crazy because these be our craziest conversations in the chat when it's get racial and shit. That's when it get real heavy.
I'm just sitting up here reading this shit. Hey, shout out Marcus Ward, man. We was talking about some shit earlier before this shit, and I was telling my people about some
Like it get real, bro. Whenever that race stuff come on, that shows you that racism is a thing. That shows you that we have a big racial tension in America, bro. Like, it get deep.
Oh, yeah.
It get real deep when this shit start going on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
So I also seen this shit where we talked about the Black Lives Matter thing, bro. They under some fire right now.
Yeah.
Y'all donations, man.
You know,
like
the lady in Memphis just got like 6 years for. Well, she got some 6 years
for
for some
vote.
bullshit.
But they said, to be fair, they did. That's some. But she got a long ass track record.
Oh, she do. See,
Very long track record. She did what they said, like 13 convictions in her, or it's a whole.
She got all kind of shit going on.
They looking for that shit, man.
She got a long, but on top of that, they did say she can be released. The judge put it in there. She can be. Now, I wouldn't want to send her to prison. I don't want to see nobody go to prison.
Right.
I'm not trying to say she should have went to prison for this illegal voting shit and all that. Cause she just trying to put her shit out there.
Right.
She didn't. It wasn't a hate crime. It wasn't a violent crime. So I wouldn't want to send her to prison either. Period. She wasn't doing fucking over nobody's life. But they sent her to a situation where she can be released in 9 months.
Okay, cool.
She can be released in 9 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, bro. Like, she'll be good behavior. She get out in 9 months.
Cool.
But that Black Lives Matter, y'all gonna have to start producing some documents. They say some of this money is sitting up somewhere, bro. Like,
you got to think of how many people invested into that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you still got people running around saying that slogan like with pride and shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That shit crazy, the motherfucker.
And they doing all the wrong shit, man. That shit crazy, man.
That shit is insane.
Hey, I want to say something. Hey, look, the Italian mafia thing. Look, we know gangsters and all that shit, right? But them niggas had a lot of help from the laws and shit too.
A lot
of help. So you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things, bro. Like, y'all was really running behind them laws. Y'all could a nigga whoop on y'all ass and shit, or do something to y'all gonna get the laws involved, and y'all gonna do y'all thing too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how y'all used to rock, man. That's the facts. Even your movies like that, nigga. So you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of you niggas start rapping this shit. So it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of this Italian shit.
We'll get in that in a second. We'll get in that in a second. In just a second. Freddie Gibbs trolled again and compared Jeezy to Tupac. You saw that? You saw that shit?
I was looking at him like, this nigga is.
So it left a lot of people like going crazy when he said Jeezy like Tupac to me. And his response read this: Jeezy is great, but to compare him, somebody put Jeezy is great, but to compare him to like Pac, Gibbs responded by saying it's a real debate.
Hell no.
He just wants some attention, y'all.
Yeah, it's like, it's crazy because it's like,
He wants some attention with that.
I don't be getting it.
Shout out to 03 Greedo, man. Free Greedo, man. That's the only nigga, you know what I'm saying, rapper that has came out and said what he said and felt how he felt and stood on that shit. This nigga here reach.
Yeah, with a logical like standpoint that you have to like understand.
Yeah,
like,
you get what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, a lot of niggas. It was that thing at one point in time because it was this thing with the young rappers coming in that so many people didn't fuck with what they was bringing, just the lack of lyrics and the lack of quality sometime or whatever. But they developed fan bases, so they was able to make money. Right. And they knew that Tupac and Biggie was held to the points of goats. Yeah. Like Lil Xan lame ass, they would get on these interviews and blogs and purposely.
Didn't Lil Yachty do that shit too?
Lil Yachty dissed Biggie. And he came back, he went and checked out the album and was like, bro, he started rapping the lyrics like, bro, that nigga was cold. Like, that nigga Biggie was cold. Pac was cold. So it was like, he came back and fixed that shit on some like, bro, okay, that nigga was cold, bro. I gotta give him his shit. I was on some bullshit straight up. Like, that shit was, I respect Yachty for that though, bro, because a lot of people wouldn't do that. They would leave it like where it's at. Like I
Right.
said that shit, it's whatever, nigga. You don't like it.
He know he had to come back and clean that up.
He cleaned the shit up and got it straight, man. But some people were using Pac and Biggie just to go viral. Like, let me say something disrespectful just to go against the grain and piss off the old heads in rap.
Right.
But you know what's so crazy now? All of those niggas that they looked up to in their time and era, and this is what I think a lot of them didn't know, at that time when they was like 20, 21, nigga, you gotta turn 27, 28 too.
Come on,
You
man.
got to turn 32, nigga. Like,
Come on, man.
you going to turn 35, nigga.
Think about it. A lot of the rappers that was saying that they was all considered mumble rappers. And shit,
Exactly.
right? So it's gonna be a time to come when niggas gonna be like, bro, what the fuck, this nigga? You can't even understand what the fuck. That wasn't even hip hop. That was like a bad time in hip hop.
Yeah,
Or some
bro,
shit.
you never know.
You never know.
You never
know.
know.
What I'm saying?
You never know what the history on that
Just
shit is
saying,
gonna
man.
be, bro.
True.
So look at this now. No disrespect to these dudes, but we gotta call it like it is. Lil Pump, homie, fell the fuck off.
Come on, man.
Smoke Burt, fell the fuck off.
Come on.
Lil Xan, fell the fuck off. And it's a lot more. These niggas was here for one. I remember some of these niggas used to get so much push, and I'm like, okay, you clearly plugged into the industry. They really trying to push you on us. Let's see if it works. Them niggas are nowhere to be found, nigga. Like, nobody even talking about them. No, is anybody even searching their names? You niggas is known as the nigga. If your name come up, they gonna say, nigga, you fell the fuck off, boy. You fell off. And it's so crazy because Ebro can be a motherfucking asshole on Hot 97. And he has been one before. You know what I'm saying? And been disrespectful at times.
Right.
But he would tell, and he'd be like one of the leaders of the pack of telling the young dudes, y'all sucker. Y'all gonna fall off, or y'all ain't this, y'all ain't that, right? So a lot of those niggas that he said that about, and he was basing it off of the bars. Like, you niggas can't rap, y'all ain't got no bars, what the fuck is this? Da 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 da. They turned out, that's the reason they did fall off, because it came a point, these new niggas that's starting to come out, you still got the catchy, trendy rappers, but they don't last long. The niggas that spitting the bars, whether they the best at it, if they ain't talking about no real shit, they don't last, bro.
True.
The street rappers that are lasting is because they talking about some real shit.
Right.
Even, you go listen to Big 30, right? I be listening to Big 30. This nigga talk about drilling and shooting and ops and da-da-da and all this shit. But every once in a while in the line, you'll hear some like grown man shit. I gotta do this. I gotta like He talking his drill shit and all that, but you gonna get to even Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty gonna talk about robbing Shiesty niggas. Da 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 da. Every once in a while, you gonna get one of them real nigga lines out of there. Like, man, I'm da 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 da. We already know what Kodak on.
Yeah.
Uzi do his stuff. Young boy, you know he gonna talk his shit.
True.
Talk about his kids, talk about his mama, talk about buying his mama. He gonna talk that real shit.
Yep.
So pay attention to the niggas that last as opposed to the nigga that get the money for a year or two and then they get so cold they don't want to drop music because they think it's gonna flop and shit like that.
Right.
So on top of that, I don't know what Freddie Gibbs be on, bro, but I fuck with Biggie, I fuck with Pac, nigga. Let's stop using Pac for clickbait, man. Freddie Gibbs, do your stuff though, bro. You can rap, you
rap
call,
good than a motherfucker.
do your shit, bro. But like, when we gonna stop? When we gonna let the shit down, bro? Let's stop using Pac as a motherfucking scapegoat to go viral and shit like that, bro.
Nah, that type of shit. Not for real.
So there's been a lot of conversation with Kanye West and his ex-wife. I don't know if this official yet or separated.
They got some crazy.
Kid's mother, that's what she is for sure. It's Kid's mother. They got some crazy shit going on. We seeing Kanye go off about his daughter being able to use TikTok.
Right.
I don't know. I can't tell nobody how to feel about that. But if a father is genuinely does not want his daughter on TikTok, I most definitely co-sign that, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
My kid, my daughter,
Yeah.
do not get on fucking TikTok.
There's some shit.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all everything I love, nigga. I don't even trying to hear that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that TikTok not for you.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? And then, nigga, I'm a people see what you watching. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that if I'm over here doing my thing, I hear this nigga say something out of line or she say something out of line, you gotta change, you gotta cut this shit out.
Cut that off.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like TikTok to me, TikTok will run a kid crazy than a motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
True.
It's already bad enough they little ass be going crazy over all the little singing shit and all these other colorful ass videos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
With TikTok, I have a little kid nigga acting grown than he motherfucker.
Doing all kind of
Doing
shit.
all type of shit.
Yeah.
Talking about trying to mimic the fucking shit that, you know what I'm saying, they seeing people do. You know what I'm saying?
You know, kids is just naturally followers, bro.
Come on, man.
So some of these things that they have in their possession, bro, can get real wicked. You know, we used to have to watch.
KT, KT, you already know, cuz.
Yeah. I grew up, nigga. I had to motherfucking figure this shit out because, like, we didn't even have the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an old ass nigga, but I'm older than some of y'all. And
Right.
then we do got a lot of people in here. You know, I think that the bracket is like 25 and 25 to 35 is the main viewers of my channel. You know what I'm saying? We got 19s and 20-year-olds, and we got a few teenagers in here too who fuck with the fuck around. But the main viewership is like 25 to 35. You know what I'm saying? So
True. Yeah.
just keeping it real and solid. I don't know how many of y'all grew up like before even the era of cell phones just being super normal.
Right.
Whereas we had to get somewhere and get stationary. So I'll say,
having quarters and shit, payphones and shit.
yeah.
See, they don't remember that.
I didn't get a cell phone till my senior year of high school.
Come on, man. That's look. Keep it all the way funky.
Yeah.
Nigga, when in high school, like niggas had the
sidekicks and two ways. Yeah.
Shit like that. But like nigga, like just thump down phone, like
Yeah.
man, that shit was high as hell back then.
High as hell.
Nigga was buying motherfucking minutes and shit, minute plans and shit.
Yeah.
I remember
The
that
little
shit.
cards and shit. Like,
nigga, look, put like,
That's what-
nigga, I remember when Prime phone hit out here.
yeah, I was real young.
And I'm just saying that was a big thing for niggas out here.
Yeah.
Cause I remember everybody was getting the wood grain motherfucker.
Yeah.
You see all the niggas, you know what I'm saying? I came up around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them type of niggas. So you niggas should see these niggas and it
I
just
remember
like,
the beeper era.
come on, man. The church, the Nextel shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's wild.
That shit was crazy.
Yup, free calls after 9, yup, all that.
Yeah.
Say, niggas used to wait on all that, man.
So with this
crazy.
era, like I said, I brought that up to say that our parents, to go do something that our parents or be watching something that our parents wasn't aware of, they either had to be the parents that was at work all day or you had to go outside and get it.
Right.
True.
But now, nigga, they can be in their room getting influenced by some bullshit. Cause
right
your
in
pa-
their hand, nigga, right
Yeah.
up under your nose.
Yeah,
'Cause
nigga.
you gotta watch their little tablets, and if they got
Yeah.
a phone, you gotta watch their phones too.
Yeah.
Because they'll be right up under you, nigga.
Yeah.
And you doing what you doing. If you ain't paying attention, you know what I'm saying, every now and then looking over there, nigga, they'll be right up under you, bro.
You
know
got
what I'm
to.
saying?
You gotta monitor what they watching. You gotta look at the history. Just my personal opinion, bro. Cause
I was about to say no kid.
you'll never know how your kids is what really on their mind. Your cell phone gonna tell you what's on your kid mind if they have a phone. So I can 1000% understand Kanye not wanting his daughter to
Oh,
be
definitely.
on that shit, bro. Me just keeping it
And
all
then
the way
it's
down.
that's Kanye West's daughter. So
Yeah.
her being on there and you know what I'm saying, her mama, her daddy, they big, you know what I'm saying, A-list celebrities and things like that.
But they was nasty in them comments. Real disgusting.
It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying?
They was like, North, can you give me a loan? And like
See, that's the dry shit.
yeah, like I can understand it, Kanye. So they got into a little back and forth going, you know, they've been doing their back and forth for a couple weeks now. This is really turned into a real nasty divorce.
Yeah, I hate
Kim say Kanye be lying. He put up a text of the cousin of them, was saying like, she was like, oh, I hate to see all this going on. And he was like, yeah, I really don't want to talk about it right now. And then she was like, oh yeah, I was trying to get some Yeezys. And he's like, are you asking me about, I can see that nigga, you asking me about Yeezys right now? Like in a time like this, like spazzing the fuck out, bro. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like it's crazy that it got into a point where some shit got put out there where they talked about Kanye. Supposedly Kim said, or they tried to put out a narrative that he threatened to kill Kim or something like that. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm finna try to find the actual concept so we can keep that in context. I do have that in the title. I don't want to not cover nothing that's not in the title for sure. Let me put that up there.
Say he's trying to wipe her down, huh?
That's what they putting out there.
That's what she say.
Man, it don't get that deep, man.
Hell no.
It don't get that deep, man.
First they tried to say he was crazy, now they try to, he was like, shit, he went off. But yeah, I felt what he was saying, though.
Yeah, he said she trying to stop her from seeing the kids coming to Chicago. So then it says, hey, he said that she believes she's trying to get him killed. He posted a text, and it says, send me Kim's number. This is what he said. Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit on her, so let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party, and I'm accused of being on drugs. Then I go play with my son, and I take my Akira graphic novels, and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm being accused of putting a hit on her. These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up. I'm not playing about my black children anymore. I don't know, bro. This shit be getting tricky. It should be getting tricky out here.
I sure hate the shit getting nasty like that, though, man.
This shit be crazy, bro. Like how this shit be working out.
I hate that, man.
I don't know, bro. They just on some like rich power trip, ego trip. I would never move across the street from my lady. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we got kids.
No.
I'm moving in.
Man,
we divorcing. I'm not
bro,
moving nowhere near you.
Man, nigga don't even when they gotta pick up them kids, nigga ain't trying to see you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
I do want to be close, but not that.
I mean, it's not saying like I'm saying like I ain't trying to be up in your business like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna be
20-minute drive.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You could be around the motherfucker. I don't give a damn. I'm not finna move where I'm from to come over there by you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move across the street. That ain't gonna work. That's over. I ain't gonna do it. Kanye teaches on though, man. You know, I was saying that. I think I said that in a video on the live. How Kanye is the nigga that can get away with that because he rich. Like we niggas like us, it ain't no getting away with that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do some shit like that to him, or you do some shit like that, they're like, man, that simp ass nigga. Man, you weak behind that hoe, nigga. Why you tripping? Nigga, not trying to call her a hoe, but hey, nigga, man, that nigga tripping over that bitch. Nigga, quit tripping over that hoe, man. Like, that's how niggas gonna talk to you, nigga. They gonna be like, man, quit tripping over that hoe, nigga, man. You weak behind that hoe. That's how we gonna do a nigga dirty, bro. They haven't seen that meme where they say when that nigga, when the homie's trying to tell him, but he gotta learn for himself. And they holding the nigga back and shit. They all mad.
That's why I don't tell niggas shit. Like I don't tell a nigga. Like I ain't finna tell you, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't finna tell you that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some game. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I'm gonna woo woo. I ain't finna tell you to do that because I know you damn near finna be, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. So I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out your way. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm kind of over. I think I'm kind of over the giving game side of the thing too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's like I can't, bro. We too motherfucking old, boy. Look, if you still out here doing
crazy
and
shit,
tripping with, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you just
that's what you gonna do.
Yeah, man. Nah, for real.
At this point, that's what you gonna do.
That's what you own, bro. That's what you own. That's what you own.
Nigga, if you like it, I love it, home. Boy, don't complain about it. Do something about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some shit I'm gonna say. You feel me?
Exactly.
Nah, shit be tricky out here, dog. Like,
shit, nigga, do something about it, nigga. Don't come telling me, nigga, because I ain't finna tell. I'm not the nigga that's finna encourage you to go do no dry shit. You know what I'm saying? Like then you gonna be back, you know what I'm saying? Then you gonna try to use my name as your scapegoat. Like, man, I really fuck with Cook. He really, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't finna be that nigga. Because that's how that shit be really going. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it end up.
Mm-hmm.
Shit be real crazy.
You gotta already be a player.
Yeah.
If you're not, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah.
Being player is not playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just know how to handle the situations, man. You know
nah, for real though, bro. That's the game that they're playing. That's the way that we go. Another big topic this week, bro, that we talked about, that before, but I don't know if we talked about it on here, but I think I spoke about it on live, the dollar for dollar challenge. So,
You like that?
I think we did talk about it.
Dollar for dollar.
Well, no, I think, you know what, no, we talked about it on here.
I don't
So-
think we did.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we talked about it in the barbershop, but
Yeah,
Gotti
we talked
issued.
about it, yeah, right.
Okay, Gotti issued the dollar for dollar challenge for the single for his new album, Cocaine Music 10, which just dropped.
Right.
And it was one of them things where they said, "Hey, I'm gonna drop a open verse. Whoever got the best verse can get on the song." This is a promo tactic. I know this. I'm not tripping. Get your money. It's ways to look at this. Hey, it's a hot beat getting used right now. People are searching the people are searching the hashtag. It's getting posted on blogs. So of course it's promoting his song. He's winning the most out of it at the end of the day.
Exactly.
He owned the master, so niggas go scream. I'm pretty sure if you go listen to the open verse, it's counting as a stream or a listen or something like that. It's a marketing thing, but at the same time, it's trending. So people is actually looking at people verses for a chance and comparing, and it's creating conversation. So you have to do your best to capitalize off the situation if you trying to rap it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, like he said, hey man, it's all there. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, he came with that.
On that shit. I'm talking about after, yeah.
But see, no. So he selected somebody.
Yeah.
Which
It
I'll
got
call it.
backlash.
It got backlash. Hold on.
backlash.
Let's keep them in the context so they know. He selected somebody. That guy seems to already be on board with CMG under whether it be management or his verse was already picked. It looks like this guy right here already had it, but they used the whole thing to promote the song and then give that guy a look, which I'm with it. It makes sense.
Right.
Do it. You got to market out here. You got to get the traction going. You got to get the discussion going about your new project, especially when you heavy. CMG got the fucking hottest label in the game right now. You don't want to put out nothing that ain't got no attention on it.
Right.
We roll like that. I guess the backlash or something else made them just come with the other idea. Well, hey man, look, whatever the reason for it was, y'all can now have the open verse and upload it, and we're not gonna pull it down. You can make money off of it now.
And he still own the master, so you getting a portion of that shit.
Yeah.
Just know that.
Everybody that dropping y'all on the bus down, say shout out bus down. Niggas is on bus down time, man. For real.
But
I ain't lying. That's lie. But at the same time, and I want to say this, you know what I'm saying? He had so much negative shit around his name, and everybody know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I have no point to repeat none of that shit. But it's just the way, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, man, the man was already in motion to drop this project. You know what I'm saying? And he got to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? It was a good way. It was a good way. I can't
knock it
I
off.
can't even be like, man, that nigga, you. It was a good tool. You know what I'm saying? And then even after the backlash, to let people stream it in with his verse. So you got a Gotti verse. Everybody got a free Gotti verse. Well, you know what I mean.
Not free, but you know, shit. Yeah. You got your Gotti verse.
You got your Gotti verse. You know what I'm saying? So.
Shout out to everybody who dropped the verse on that motherfucker too, cause I heard some hard shit.
Yeah, nah, keep doing y'all shit, man. Hey, I look at it like this. If you was looking for that dollar for dollar challenge to like save your rap career.
Oh no, it ain't nothing.
No. I'm just, you should never be looking for that like a contest to get you in the game.
Sure.
Like
and it was
that is
a lot
over.
of people thinking that.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I'm talking about, bro. The DMs was flooded with niggas. I mean, like, man, at this nigga for me, at that.
Yeah,
you know
that shit is over.
I'm just like, nigga.
Like when Gucci would say, I'm looking for an artist, niggas would be hitting me like, tag me. I'm like, bro, this is a promo thing, and I get it, and I respect it, but it ain't that, bro. Like, just work hard, keep working. Just keep working, bro. You gotta work, you gotta release, you gotta drop. Not one video, not two videos, like, drop videos until you make it. There is no, hey man, let me just try to find you. Niggas just trying to find the roll of the dice or hit the lottery. That shit is rare, bro. And then a lot of these rappers go in these interviews, man. I just started rapping last week, nigga. Be lying like a motherfucker, nigga.
You been rapping your whole life, nigga.
You been fucking with this rap shit.
Nigga,
your shit started getting hot,
bro,
nigga.
Bro,
like,
you know what be funny?
Yeah.
Cause you gotta know, growing up, watching BT, watching videos, and how that shit is translated to the internet and all that. A lot of these niggas that's in it, you know, they internet babies for real.
Yeah.
Right.
So you niggas was YouTube watching niggas and looking at all the little shit, going and find these niggas videos and shit, and y'all got inspired to be rappers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made y'all. Y'all ain't just be like, man, I'm a street nigga, and just all of a sudden decided to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that story is only for a few niggas, like, and it's old. I ain't gonna lie. I be when a nigga get to talking like that, bro. I just be like, man, nigga, man, I don't even want to listen to your shit because it make me feel like you a fake ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just trying to act like you ain't never wanted to do nothing besides shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and sell drugs.
Come on, man.
And,
You know
and
you been
finesse
fucking
and
with
all
shit
that
just
shit.
got
Nigga, you
hot.
ain't like you ain't never wanted to be a football player or
Yeah.
a basketball nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
Out the womb wanted to be a gangster.
man, that shit be crazy in a bitch.
It just happened to turn into a rapper.
Nah, straight up.
On top of that, what else? I want to go through some more rap shit before we tap in on something else too. What else rap shit we had go on, bro? Oh shit, I tripped out. It was some other rap shit that went on. Any new music that dropped this week? Anything that dropped that anybody was jamming?
I was not. It's some new shit that dropped. I ain't got up on it yet though.
I seen G Perico dropped another one with Haiti Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped another one with Haiti Baby called OnlyFans. That bitch jamming.
Yeah.
That bitch jamming. Like, I'm fucking with that joint. That nigga G Perico be putting out some good shit. I know y'all hear me say that name a lot, but he put out some good shit. The Babyface Ray getting better and better to me every time I listen to it. That bitch growing on me more and more. So that's pretty dope.
That Babyface Ray shit hard.
Yeah, it's like an album.
It's like, yeah.
It's a real album.
It got that nice. I ain't gonna lie. I just like how that nigga. I like how he pick beats, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I like.
And
how
you can tell he
beats.
didn't want to have this. He didn't. Like, he got a couple tracks on there that's like for Detroit sound.
Right.
But it's like, I don't want to be boxed into that nigga just a Detroit rapper. He got his like, he played with all type of beats.
That's why I say I like how he
Yeah.
pick beats, bro. Because nigga.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to that boy D too, man. I really, real shit. D had one of the songs on his shit, so I was like, let me go on this, boy. Let me go on and just really sit down and listen.
Yeah.
Man, nah, that bitch on something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that bitch really on something.
That's what's up, man. It was something else that went on. Fuck, I had it on the top of my mind, but I saw Tax Stone call out the labels from the feds, bro, and speak on how the labels are making a bunch of money off of this, but don't have nothing to say for niggas when they go to prison or when they die. But the labels get all the bag. The drill, the rap, the murder, the killing, the shooting. They get their bag and it's just like whatever.
Right.
Do you feel that labels hold any type of accountability for this stuff? Like, you know, I mean, they are in the music business. Their job is to sell the music.
Right.
But do you feel like if they are making money off of this shit, that they should still be like, at least not held accountable for why it's happening? Should they come out and speak on it a little bit, or should they be able to just keep themselves away from everything?
I just look like this. If you have an artist, you done made X amount of money off this person, y'all done made money together, you know what I'm saying, and all that. I just feel like you was there for him to push all the bullshit. Be there for this motherfucker when he need a lawyer. You know, at least get a nigga a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like people don't help motherfuckers out, but like at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we totally support our artists until further wise, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that it's about that damage control shit and all that shit play a part in that shit. But shit, but look, even when Tupac went to jail, nigga, like in the scope left that nigga out to dry.
For real.
So it just like damn, like we still doing that shit from 26 years ago. You know what I'm
Shit
saying?
crazy. Like I
It-
fuck
it-
with
it-
you, but I don't fuck with
Right,
you.
Yeah, that's
right.
exactly how
I
it
can
is.
get some money with you, but
Yeah.
But
but
that
you
shit
get jammed up, it's on you. You know what I'm
It
saying?
shouldn't be like that, man.
For sure. That shit is wild. It's like, it's just one of them things where once you sign your shit over, bro, you sign your shit over, and that's just a part of the game as far as
Exactly.
what they consider business. You know, Meek Mill had some issues this past week where he had voiced his frustration and things with the label on the money side, and I understand it to the extent of this. You are gonna have to be held accountable for whatever you sign on the business side.
True.
Business and morals don't mean the same thing, but I do want to be clear. Just because you got somebody to agree to a business agreement doesn't mean it's okay, as in that you're not fucking them over.
Right.
It don't matter. Like if I know I'm supposed to be paying you $3,500 for your services, but I didn't finesse you into a contract that you really didn't read and understand, and I know you really didn't read and understand it. So I'm only paying you $500 for your services, and then you realize, hey man, I'm supposed to be getting paid this or that. Oh, but you signed this contract though, nigga. But then the whole time, nigga, you knew this.
Right.
You knew I was getting fucked over. And that nigga Montana, 300, bro, and I really don't be paying attention to what homie got to say a lot, but he said some real shit in his Vlad interview, bro. And that hoe was meant for me to see it because that nigga was like I never got it twisted with these labels, bro. Like, people feel like the label, I mean, they offering you $200,000 up front, or they offering you this and they offering you that. That means they love you or they fuck with you.
Hell no.
Or they your friend, or they care about you. It's like, hell nah. He said that he had that in his mind because he said Snoop, somebody was interviewing Snoop. He said he was young. Back in the day, they was interviewing Snoop. And they said, man, what advice you got to give to somebody, you know, who trying to get in the game, and, you know, everything you'd have been through, Snoop. And, you know, I think he said this was right after he got out of like a bad deal, I guess, with Death Row or somebody, whoever. And he said that the thing that stuck with him, he said Snoop said a lot. She said he looked at his body language, said Snoop was like, man, stay independent, man.
Nah, for real.
So that's why he was like, he stayed independent this whole little time. And like he said at first, like, man, they'll offer you this money and try to make it seem like it's love. Or he said some artists get caught up in that shit. Where like, man, they fuck with me, they supporting me because they offering you a big bag. And I like to hear when commentary speak on the real business, because I be saying that shit too and talking about that. Shout out to Academics. I heard one of his twitches that came on my shit. You know, I be letting the shit run in the house through the autoplay.
Right.
He talked about artists signing deals, and he said, don't negotiate the money, negotiate the terms. And, you know, I've heard like Dame Dash echo that sentiment back in the day, and a lot of people. Don't worry about the upfront money. It's about the terms. It's about the leverage, because the money gonna get spent regardless. You can make the money back that you do get. Like, don't sign to no long-term shit, because you get locked in, and then now you have to where these terms are not in your favor. Right. That's just that's the business side of that shit, bro. So before we go into sports, man, I want to talk about that Flores situation, Twan.
Brian Flores, man. It's really, I mean, ain't gonna lie, it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it really, I mean, shit.
Let me break it down so Pookie will know too what's going on.
You know,
man.
I'm
lost.
Okay. Flores is a black coach. The coach for the Miami Dolphins, spent a lot of time coaching under Bill Belichick, correct?
Sure.
Got with the Dolphins, got fired after 2 seasons, back-to-back winning seasons, right?
This season they ended on like a 8-game win streak. I think they won like the 8 out of 9 or like 8 out of 10 or something.
Okay, so they right under 500.
Yeah.
And then the season before that, they had a winning season, right? Or did they? Or
They were like mid-level.
Okay, mid-level team. So they got some. They put some. They didn't get blew out. They didn't get fucked up.
No. Had one of the top defenses in the league. Both
2 winning seasons. He gets fired, right? Let go as a coach, relieved of his duties. Tries 3 other jobs to get hired for head coaching jobs, and he gets denied.
But this is what happened though.
So hold on. Gets denied. Then goes and files a lawsuit against these teams in the NFL for racism. They have a thing in place, and I forgot the name of that shit. They came in 2003 where they posted, what is it called?
The Rooney Rule.
Rooney Rule. The Rooney Rule means that black coaches not need to be hired, they need to be interviewed.
Right.
Because at that time I think it was 3 black coaches, but right now, as of today, there's only 1 NFL black coach. Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh, and that's your squad. He's been there forever.
And now we got 2 actually. Lovie Smith was actually a few hours ago just actually hired on for the Texans.
Okay, Lovie Smith got
so
that's 2 black coaches. So with that being said, he filed the lawsuit and claimed, racism and everything like that from the NFL, and said the Miami Dolphins told him to lose the games. His 2 seasons there, they told me to lose, and if I did, they would give me $100,000 every game to lose. They want to throw the games because this helps them increase their place on the draft pick thing.
True.
To get a high draft pick. So they said, lose these games, we'll give you $100,000 games. This is what he claiming. He said he refused to do that multiple times when they told him. And he's speculating this is why he got fired. And now it's kind of like, okay, now I got to get out here and hunt for another job. I'm qualified for this. And now he aired out the info. So now we had a lawsuit. What you got?
Shit, it's fucked up, man. It really is. But it's the NFL is like, all right, you know how like say Bill Belichick put Flores on. Now, Flores had some interesting comments about Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that stopped him from getting hired at a couple of these places, but at a couple of these places, like especially in Houston, the GM the GM is from the Belichick tree. So it's like when he shot the little shot out there at Belichick, it was kind of like a lot of people kind of shied away from it, which is fucked up, but that's really what it is. Like, it's like, shit, damn, Belichick put me on, so shit, you said something about Belichick, I really can't fuck with you.
Okay.
And it's crazy, but that's really like, and don't get me wrong, there's some systematic racism in this shit too.
What's up with New Orleans? Because he went to New Orleans too, right?
Right.
Okay, so what's going on with that?
They hadn't called him back for a second interview or anything, so that's pretty much.
Well, I mean, nobody's gonna call him back now, but I'm saying like they didn't call him back, and then New York, they said New York hasn't had a black coach in 100 years,
right.
And that's as long as the NFL has been around, huh?
So they basically
about 102 years.
Yeah, they haven't had a black coach there.
Never
In New York Giants. They've never had a black coach. He was denied the job there also. So I'm guessing he's going into this. Maybe you get me with this torn like, hey, bro, my resume showed that I can win.
True.
Why am I not getting the job here? Is that a form of entitlement, or is that just, hey, there's some bullshit going on, like y'all blackballing me?
I think he really feel like he being blackballed.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a form of entitlement, because he never like once said like I feel like I'm entitled to this because of this. He was just saying like I got all the credentials.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Yeah.
And shit, the problem is you said something bad about Belichick, and that's just really what it is. Like, it's the politics of the NFL is fucked up, but it is what it is, bro. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
The politics of the NFL fucked up, but them offering him to lose, if that's true,
I don't doubt that at all.
I don't doubt that either.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even go a lot of y'all. If it come out that he lied, I'll apologize right here. I have no problem apologizing, bro, because that's one thing. If I'm wrong, bro. I come out and say that shit, nigga. I'm wrong in this shit. I said the wrong shit.
Hey man, that shit is wicked.
But I can
so they won't get a man a job because he said something about this other guy.
Well, no, that's what Burgers.
No, I'm just saying, like
that's what the narrative is. That's what all the sports shows are saying. You know what I'm saying? But you got like motherfuckers like Randy Moss who gonna speak the real, and he was like on Sunday when they was doing the Pro Bowl with a pre-show, he spoke on it like, man, basically saying, nah, that's bullshit. Like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker need to be hired somewhere. And I feel that too, but shit, it's like, You can't make a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They did what they were supposed to do as far as the Rooney Rule. They interviewed you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like he should have got a job. I don't feel like he ever should have got fired from Miami, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Them the two best years Miami done had in a while, to be honest.
So this is what I'm saying. So white coaches don't get interviewed?
They do.
Yeah. But see, the Rooney Rule was put into place to make sure that minorities get interviews too.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because before like 03, minorities were not getting interviewed.
You gotta let me know.
Yeah. The Rooney Rule was put into place to make sure minorities at least get interviews and get serious consideration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they wasn't at first.
They was not even. They was just leaving motherfuckers as coordinators. And once the Rooney Rule came into place, Tomlin was hired. Then Lovie Smith took the Bears to the Super Bowl. Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson, he really didn't have much success, but Mark.
He came out and spoke too, huh?
Hugh Jackson. Somebody told me he made a statement about it. I wasn't able to catch up on the statement yet, though.
Yeah.
But I figured he was, though. Tony Dungy, he went to Colts in 2009, 2010. So it's some good that came from the Rooney Rule, man. It's some good that came from it. I just hope Brian Flores and the NFL get this shit situated, man. The NFL really, like I say, man, he should have never got fired from Miami, bro. So I'm looking at Miami owner like, shit, did you fire him because he didn't take the games?
Yeah.
Because they were taking at first. And then, like the last 10 games, I think they won. 8 out of them 10, it was in playoff position. It was like a game away from missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like they missed the playoffs for like a game, maybe 2.
So let's put out that perspective to people that don't know why you wouldn't want to lose, because I think this is why I feel like he's suing too. Like, fam, if you tell me to lose, it's like, if you tell me to lose every game, this means that I'm not going to look like a good coach and my reputation is fucked.
Man,
so I'm in a lose-lose situation. Like, you're telling me to come to work and not perform. My legacy is based on my performance. I have no legacy and I can't come up in the ranks of being a coach or anything if I don't win. I will never be able to negotiate for a good contract and never be respected in my space as a coach if I go in here and lose.
Exactly.
But then if I go say something about this, I'm gonna look like I can't hold the secrets for the team or the organization, the NFL.
Exactly.
Do I believe they be taking dives? Yeah, goddamn right, nigga.
Yeah.
They've been doing this type of shit. And on top of all of that shit, let's make it very, very clear. This is a federal law. You cannot do this.
Cannot.
If it comes out, in which I say, if it's true, bro, if it's true, this shit gonna, it's somebody
got to pay for that shit.
Somebody they can deny it, the owner denied it, and they hired a coach now, but nigga, the shit gonna get found out.
And what's crazy is the coach they hired he got coordinator and running back position coach experience, but he don't really have no coaching experience. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, I ain't even never heard of bro until this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go Google and like, okay, he coached with Kyle Shanahan with the 49ers for a while. He been under the Shanahan tree. So, but see, that's another thing too. The Shanahan name in the NFL is one of them names. Right. So if you locked in with them, then you might not be a head coach, but you gonna always have some action in the NFL. Right. So him coming from that Kyle Shanahan, that Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan tree.
Is that true? It says Giants tried to. I saw some shit about that. Giants tried to bring him in for an interview, but they had already hired another coach. Belichick accidentally texted him congratulations. Think he was texting the other coach that they already got the job. Is that what happened?
It was something along them lines. Like he hasn't came out and just said exactly what happened, but he made some statements that kind of go with this here like on some
crazy.
He made some statements about Belichick like. Shit, Belichick, that was, I thought that was my boy, but shit, I guess that ain't my boy, and it trickled on down from there, but this could be very true. I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah, man, that shit is
wild. I don't doubt it at all, man.
So anything else going on in sports, man? Or is it a drama?
LeBron came back from his injury, man. the Knicks and the Lakers had a good little game Saturday night. Man.
Saw that.
Yeah, it was
Saw
a
that.
good little game, man. Went in overtime. I'm glad Julius Randle, man, got his shit together, man, because he was going through some shit with the fans in New York, so I'm glad he playing well now. And they swept that under the rug. The Lakers trying to make a little push. It's just like, man, Westbrook, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Maybe it's time for bro to come off the bench or something, man, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know if he in his head too much. You know, I don't know what it is with bro. Like, I don't know. This not the time of the season for a motherfucker to be going through those slumps. Like,
Hey, I called it on here, and I'm gonna let you go. I called it on here. I called it on the regular show on videos. This is the worst motherfucking chemistry ever. I saw that lineup and said that shit is not gonna work, bro. Why would you put a ball dominant guard who likes to shoot fast in the shot clock or just hold the ball for the shot clock with LeBron James? Like, the reason why him and Kyrie work, because Kyrie is naturally just an ISO, like he'll take you ISO, but he can get his in the flow of the game swiftly.
Exactly.
Russell Westbrook is like has to bring the ball up the court
to get that
and hold the ball in his hand, as opposed to Kyrie can play off of the pass.
Exactly.
That's why I was like, that's why you can play with another ball dominant nigga like Kyrie, but you can't play with a ball.
Because Russell don't know how to play without the ball.
Exactly,
Kyrie
bro.
does. And that makes a big difference. Like,
And when your athleticism is your ticket, bro, and you start getting older, it just starts to. And he's still in great shape, still doing his shit, still that nigga. But it's like what they need to get to the next level. This ain't it, bro. Like it is what it is. We just keeping it all the way at 1,000. They was even talking about trying to bring this nigga back to the Rockets. I'm like, damn, nigga, that shit crazy. But shout out to Westbrook, man. Shout out to LeBron. That's crazy. But now, what you was gonna say? What else you had going?
Shit. The Memphis Grizzlies, bro. You been seeing them Grizzlies? Ain't gonna lie, them Grizzlies looking good in that West, man.
For sure.
The Grizzlies looking good in that West. The Heat, the Bulls doing their thing in the East. The Sixers, the Bucks, man. The Nets, though. What's up with the Nets?
See James Harden talking about getting traded.
Yeah. They
ready to go?
He might be. I don't
He ain't came out and gave a statement, but it's just the rumors floating around.
Man.
That means that his agent is opened up for the trade negotiations, and they trying to work something out with him going to Philly now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People was online. They put that question out there. I had posted it. Did he go? Did he go to Brooklyn thinking he was gonna get an easy ring? And then once he realized, okay, it's not going to be easy because, you know, Kyrie wasn't there and da-da-da-da, he's like, well, nah, I don't even want to be here no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm not trying to change. I'm not trying to come in here and do this. So he's trying to just do whatever now. Like, he thought it was going to be an easy ring in New York. And now the whole shit is just sour.
Yeah, it's like, it ain't how, this is not what he pictured. I feel, I don't think it was like, I'm going to come get an easy ring.
Yeah.
But it was like, shit, I'm going to come and we going to do our shit. But then, you know, the shit went down with Kyrie.
Yeah.
And we're still going on. And you got, you know, KD injured right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like, damn, it's like I'm playing with a part-time player. Like, because when we on the road, this nigga can play. But when we home, he can't play.
Yeah.
So it's like, how we supposed to sink this shit in? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of frustration going on in Brooklyn right now, man. So I really, I can't be mad at him for wanting to weigh his options and
Not at all.
you know what I'm saying? And shit, it just is what it is, man.
Facts. It is what it is.
It is what it is. But see, if Kyrie would have just, I can't even say if Kyrie would have just, because Kyrie is entitled to stand up for what he believes in, and I ain't gonna never knock a man for that.
Yeah.
But you know, shit, it's just one of them situations like, ain't nobody really in the wrong. Like, you can't really blame Kyrie for taking the stands that he's taking. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. You know what I'm saying? KD fucked around and got injured. It's just, you know, shit. That's just how shit turning up, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else in sports?
Shit, waiting on this old Super Bowl, man. Today they started the media shit. They really hadn't been saying nothing last week.
Yeah.
But today they started the little interviews and things. So, man, I'm going to tap y'all in on that later this week. You know, once we get a little deeper in the media, we can get a little more interesting, man.
LA, we here, man. We rocking. And LA is going
It's
down.
going down.
Super
man.
Bowl finna be crazy, man.
Super Bowl 56.
It's gonna be crazy out there in motherfucking LA at the goddamn stadium.
Yeah.
They
man.
said, I seen a joke that nigga Van Lathan posted. He said, due to the back-to-back teams actually winning, being able to go to the Super Bowl and have dramatic home field advantage in anticipation for the Super Bowl and everything like that, we've decided to find a place and solve the problem by putting it at a neutral site where a Super Bowl won't be held, and it'll be at AT&T Stadium. I was like, ooh, that nigga shitted on the Cowboys, nigga. Van Lathan did that shit.
I think the Cowboys gonna be alright, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas hurt.
Oh yeah, they gonna be alright though, bro. It's just it was just San Francisco. Shit, San Francisco wasn't trying to hear that shit. That's just what that is, bro. Like if they played anybody else, they probably would have won. But San Fran just is one of them teams. They wasn't trying to hear that shit, man.
For sure, we here, we rocking. Hey, chat, we here, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in Studio 56 podcast.
Yes, sir.
We tapping in with the chat right now. Go get it on all streaming sites, all motherfucking interview. Anywhere that you can find the podcast is there for the audio. The blue light shows you that we really got the audio. We working on the camera. Y'all be patient with us. We gonna keep rocking. We gonna keep dropping. We coming with the full clips on the audio. We gonna turn it up full. We coming with the audio of the Studio 56 podcast channel. The actual channel, go subscribing to that. We gonna have clips coming there. Get ready for those. And we gonna have the actual audio doing and everything like that, where you gonna be able to see the cameras and the angles changing. We gonna get in here and figure that shit out, bro. Just give us a little bit more time. We gonna bring the best quality for y'all, man. We on some shit like we just gonna keep putting it out there until y'all gonna see the progress, bro. We ain't gonna be stagnant. We gonna make this shit work, bro. 1,000. Stay on your pivot. More shit coming. We tapping in directly to the chat, man.
What's that cool joke, Mike?
Everybody in the chat, we here talking to y'all directly. We looking at the comments and we answering any questions.
Yes,
we responding to any opinions. Chrissy say she found, shout out to the homie Chrissy. She said, I found it. He did the interview on CNN. They showed the actual text between him and Belichick.
Okay.
So he leaked the text.
Appreciate it.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Yeah.
See what's going on with that.
Cool Joe just might sneak in one, bro. You know what? I don't put it past, bro. I'm not gonna sleep on the Bengals, bro. I'm not gonna sleep on them.
Chrissy says, so one thing you didn't say about my Lakers is we have a lot of veterans who haven't won a championship.
Did I have to? I'm just playing my life. Hey, y'all still got time to get it together, man. Y'all what, 9th place in the West? We still got time.
And I'm a LeBron James fan.
We still got time to get this thing together, man. It ain't over for y'all at all. It ain't over at all, man. All y'all need is a nice little push, and y'all in that thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Much respect to Kobe Bryant. Yeah, rest in peace to Kobe, man.
Big Kobe.
Rest in peace to Kobe. For sure. Y'all know I rock with Kobe.
I do want to see Carmelo get him one too, Christian. I really do, man. I want to see my boy Melo.
No, I didn't see that with Michael K. Williams. It says it's called ex-NFL coach speaks out about humiliating Belichick. She put the link in there. Hold on, let me click it on my phone.
Say LeBron gonna make some more trades, no bullshit out.
My boy said that Gotti album nice.
Man, a couple people told me that.
I'm gonna check that motherfucker. I ain't had time to really get into that.
Every time I think about him,
them War Eagles, them War Eagles number one in the nation right now in college basketball, man. Oh, Auburn, man. They doing their best shit right now.
Let's see. Where we at with it? I gotta go to the chat live to get the link. Chat, what's the deal, man? Oh, the link ain't showing up. My bad, Christian. I'm finna go look for it though. Ex-NFL coach speaks out.
You should have back down and put Belichick on the blast. You ain't do nothing wrong, man. Shit.
Okay, I'm finna play it, y'all. Fuck it. I guess y'all can hear. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Could y'all hear when I was playing it off the phone? I know it was low. Let me put it on. We still doing the pod? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing
With the potential to upend the NFL. The former head
524.
coach of the Miami Dolphins, Brian
Good
Flores,
looking, Chrissy.
is accusing the league and multiple teams of systemic racial discrimination that is keeping black coaches from advancing in their career. The guy, hope it works out if you want to. Then you write, Coach, are you talking to Brian Flores, or did you hear someone I respect? But let me read through this exchange so people know exactly what we're talking about here. This was a text exchange you had with Bill Belichick, whom you worked with for years at the New England Patriots. Coach Belichick writes you, sounds like you've landed, congrats. You write back, did you hear something I didn't hear? Belichick writes, Giants, question mark? You write back, I interview on Thursday. I think I have a shot at it. Belichick writes, got it. I hear from Buffalo and the Giants that you are their guy. Hope it works out if you want to. Then you write, Coach, are you talking to Brian Flores or Brian Daboll? Just making sure. Then Belichick writes, sorry, I effed this up. I double-checked and I misread the text. I think they're naming Daboll. I'm sorry about that. Bill Belichick. So Belichick is telling you, days before you're even interviewing for the Giants job, that he thinks Daboll's got it locked up.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to change.
What did that feel like?
It was humiliating, to be quite honest.
Oh, that changes everything. And the dates is documented. Oh, we having a different type of conversation now.
Yeah, man.
We having a different conversation now. That's a different conversation.
See, hey, you say that's why I say, man, hey, it's fucked up, man.
That's a show a different conversation, nigga.
that shit crazy.
And that shit happen all the time, bro.
That's a different conversation because how this coach know that he know who got the job already, but y'all ain't even interviewed me yet.
Exactly.